Hi everybody, it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet, where we talk about everything that is yarn and crochet related. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the light over here. See which way it's better. I think it's better like that. Alright, well we talk about everything that's yarn and crochet related here. And, you know, so if that type of thing interests you, that's pretty much all we ever talk about. Because, you know, we're yarn fanatics here. And we like to crochet, and I have a lot of people who like to knit. I can't knit, but boy do I ever love knit stuff. I do. This is, you know, I like it just as much as crochet. Maybe more. But I can't do it, but that's okay. That's okay. So anyways, if that sort of thing interests you, please hit that subscribe button. I also do lots and lots of crochet tutorials. I got the crochet tutorials out the wazoo, and I put them on out the wazoo. Like, I'm tutorialing it up like 5 times a week. I try. I do have a tutorial for this hat. This is called my Quicksilver beanie. You can find that on my channel. You can just type it in if you want on YouTube, Bagoday Quicksilver. It'll pop up. I also have about 150 other hat tutorials. I like to make hats. You'll find that out. Anyways, you guys want to talk some yarn? You guys want to talk some yarn? Let's talk some yarn. So, this is from Ice Yarns. Now, a lot of you know about Ice Yarns, but I know that there are new people that come to my channel, so I just have to explain a little bit about Ice Yarns. Ice Yarns is in Turkey, and I'll just say it simply. I used to not like it, but now I like them. And they have extremely, extremely high shipping, but they have extremely, extremely inexpensive yarn. And in the end, I really can't get yarn no cheaper. Even if I pay over $100 to ship a package, and trust me, that's what it is. I mean, it costs that much to ship. I'm still getting the yarn cheaper than I am from anywhere else in the whole wide world. Yeah, I am. Let's look at it, all right? Okay, I think a few of these I bought this stuff, and I might need a little help color coordinating because it's a lot of floof yarn, not all of it, but a floof yarns, you know, mohairs and whatnot that I want to run another yarn with, because since I did that last pullover, I'm super obsessed with mohairs, and I like floofies anyways, floof stuff. I mean, I like fur a lot and all kinds of stuff. You know, next time I order, Ice was having a Cyber Monday sale. They had like so much off per order. So, of course, Ice Yarns never has sales. And when they do, you gotta hop up on that. So I did. And their shipping is always extremely fast. It usually takes about 3 days. They ship turkey to my house in Illinois, FedEx Express, in about 3 days. Something like that. Okay. So, yeah, I might need a little help matching stuff up from you guys, but that's what you're here for, right? To give me some ideas if I ask. So I'm gonna be asking a couple. Now, usually with Ice Yarns, what I do is I'm gonna show you real quick. Okay, we'll just start off, and then, you know, I'm like, okay, you can just, if you were here, you could tell me to shut up, and I would shut up. You just be like, shut up, talk about the yarn. I'd be like, I will, let's do it. All right. So usually with Ice, what I do is I show you a number. So this is 80301. Now, if you go to Ice Yarns and you type in that number, it will bring up this exact yarn in this exact color. And then if you scroll down just a little bit, it'll show you all the other colors that it has available. So this was new. It's called Dazzle Palette, the little sequence stuff. And it looks a lot like the yarn that I got from Premier the other day, but not, it looks similar to it. Anyways, I'll show you what I thought about this. Let me move that. Oh, gosh. Big pack of scissors. People will just take them from me. All right. And then at the end of the video, I will add up all the balls, how many balls I got of yarn. And then I will take the amount it cost to ship plus the amount that I paid for my order, and I will tell you how much I paid per ball. I rarely ever pay over $3 a ball, but sometimes I can get it to just a little bit over $1 a ball. But I will tell you that this might be a little bit more because some of these yarns were a little bit more money than what I would normally pay for yarnet ice, but for the fiber content, but it's still less expensive than what I could find it for here or anywhere. So anyways, let's take a look at this stuff. Ooh, so this is the, look at that sparkle. Now this is like an army green color, right? You see, that is so pretty. So this stuff is like you know, like a one weight type of deal we're working with here, but I'm gonna run with another yarn. And the yarn I got, I don't know if it's going to be acceptable or not, but that's okay because I do have another green yarn, not in this room that I could show you, but I think I have another one that would match if you don't think the yarn that I got is acceptable. Because sometimes when you're trying to match up yarns on screen, it's super hard. Like I see some of these now and I'm like, huh, these don't really match. I thought they did, but you know, on the screen, because you know, everything looks different on different devices and whatnot. Anyways, enough of that. Let's look at that beautiful stuff. That is so pretty. I love sparkles. I love bling. I love all that type of stuff. This stuff is so pretty. Look at it. Be blinging. So my plan is like, so this is like, you know, it's like super, super duper thready type stuff. I got enough of it. I love it. Gosh, that is some pretty yarn. Oh gosh, they had other pretty colors I wanted to get, but I could only spend so much. I could spend all my money in ice yarns if I wanted to, but I can't. I hit too many Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. This is a Cyber Monday, so in case you wondered. Anyways, this is one of my Cyber Monday sales. Hey, just one of them. Just one of them. So they're calling this a super fine one weight. Definitely. It's 200 meters, 25% of the sequin, 40% metallic. That's a lot of metallic up in there, and 35% polyester. So 40, 50, 65% of it is just sequin in metallic. So that's like super sparkly. Look at that hitting the light. Oh my gosh, if I had my side light on, it'd really be hanging, it'd really be blinging up. Okay, I'm gonna move on. So this is what I got to pair it with. I don't know if it's gonna match or not. If it doesn't, that's okay because I still like this yarn. Now, this is the number on this one. I'm trying to read it backwards because it shows up backwards in my camera. So if I mix them up, I'm sorry. 25451, alpaca, bulky, dark green. Like I said, I'm reading that backwards. So if you type that in, it'll pop up. Now, I have had this before one time. I never used it. I gave it away in a purple. But I remember liking it. But I didn't use it. So let's check it out. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh. Okay. So this is alpaca bulky. I love alpaca. Alpaca and llama are my second favorite. They're tied for my second favorite wool fiber. Cashmere is number 1. Alpaca and llama are tied for number 2. And then merino would be number 3. But I like any type of wool. Wool is my favorite fiber in general. Doesn't matter what kind it is. My gosh, that's showing up pretty bright green on there, isn't it? Like, I like it. That's my color of green right there. It's actually a little bit darker than that. I don't know what's up with my lights or my camera. Lights, camera, action. Wrong green, wrong green. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty close. It's 25% alpaca, 35% wool, and 40% acrylic. Number 5 weight. I'm gonna give you what it is in meters, okay? Because they don't put yards on here. So we'll just know it's a. When I give you the meters, like 130 meters, just know about 10% more would be the amount of yardage. All right. All right. So there's her 5 weight. Nice. I like a good 5 weight. I do. I think that's a good, nice 5 weight. And is this ever soft? Oh, yes, it is. I love it. Bulky sweater or something out of that. So this is a color I got to run through it, but I was going to run 2 strands of this stuff through it, but I don't think that, you guys think that's going to match? I don't think that's going to match. I don't. And you could tell me your honest opinion on anything that I ask you in the comments, because I really appreciate, like, sometimes people give their opinions and like, I don't ask for them. But this time I'm asking for your honest opinions on these because, like I said, I could not tell from the computer screen if they matched or not. So please, with all sincerity, tell me your honest opinions. I will not take offense to any of it all because I really do not think this matches. If you do, I mean, you can tell me. I'll take everybody's comments and you know, I'll definitely look over them. But to me, it just doesn't go together. But that's okay because I actually have a yarn here that I can run 2 of these together with. It's more of almost, it's a closer color of green than this one is. And that's just fine. Since I already have it here, I don't have to buy it. Right? So that's what I'll do with that, is run it through, unless you guys all think like the majority rules and you're like, hey, that goes well together, well, I'll be like, well then heck yeah, I'll use it. But I don't think the majority is probably going to rule on that. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. But this is beautiful on its own. I love this. Is like pea green, you know, like the vegetable. It's so pretty. And this would make a really bulky sweater or boyfriend type pullover or something like that. That's beautiful. I know this isn't everybody's favorite, but I love that. That's so pretty. If you're looking for a nice, soft, bulky yarn, that's a nice one. I like that. All right. So those two, unless you guys say otherwise, are not going to match up. Because like I said, a lot of these yarns, I got another yarn to roll with it. And I just don't know. I pulled them out of the box first, so I didn't have to take time going through it all, so my video wasn't so long. But you guys know I talk forever sometimes, and it's gonna be long anyways, and I apologize for that. But you know, it is what it is. You can always shut me off, although I do hope you don't. Let's move on. I'm gonna set that to the side. I'm gonna say that's probably a no-go, like I said, unless you guys overwhelming majority says yeah, roll with it. I'll be like, all right, I'll roll with it. But other than that, I don't think that's what anybody's going to say. Okay, I got this yarn now. This was new. I couldn't tell what it was, but it looked cool. I've never had this before, never touched it, never felt it, never seen it. I don't know anything about it. I'm about ready to see it though. 80 is that 2? Yeah, 276. Now this is called Brilliante. Dark gold. So this is one of their new yarns. I'm super excited to see it. I wanted to get more colors of this too, but I thought, wait, it could be like a cruddy yarn, you know, since I've never had it. So I best just try get one color first and see what it's about. All right, tiny bowl. Yeah. Oh gosh, that's sparkly. Let's see let's see how I make it this stuff. It's so bright, it's hurting my eyes. It's I think it's chain spun. It's they're classifying that as a 3-weight. Well, let me see what their 3-weight looks like. There we go. There we go. That's a light side of a 3, but whatever you guys think. There you go. They say that's a 3. And it's 100% metallic lurex. So this is 100% sparkle. 100% sparkle the crap out of your project with this. That's what it is. That's what it is. You run it with another yarn and you just sparkle the crap out of it. I ain't never seen a lurex this thick before, I don't think. 100%. I've seen, you know, really thin, like 1, maybe 2 weights, but I've never seen one this sparkly and this thick. This is super cool. What's the yardage on this? Oh, not a lot of yardage. Yeah, 75 meters, so close to 100 yards. Okay, so what would I do with this? Now, like I said, the feel of it, oh, I didn't even say like I said. I'll just tell you now. The feel of it is like a metallic, what you would expect kind of a, you know, a metallic-y feeling stuff to feel, you know. It's like, it's a little scratchy. But I think if you run it through the right yarn, it's cool. It's so shiny. I don't know what color of yarn would you guys run that through. You know, I think since it's such a thicker lurex, or lurex metallic, such a thicker metallic, I would want to run it through only one strand with maybe a bulkier yarn. You know, I probably wouldn't want to put it with like a 2-weight or anything, because then it would just be mostly this, which would be very pretty, but you know, you really wouldn't want to wear that because it would be pretty stiff. It's cool though. I like novelty yarn. I would consider this kind of a novelty, you know. You run it with a, look at that stuff. 2 yarns and them are already blinging up in the bod's house. I love the bling. I love the bling. Blinging. That's nice. All right. Enough of that. I don't know what color I'd run that through. This 100% gold Lurex, goldish copper color, whatever it is. If you guys have any ideas, let me know, like on a color. Then I can always decide on a yarn later. Or see if I have something here that would, like in a bulky 5 format. Maybe even a 6-weight. That would work well with that. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right. Let's see. Okay. I got this. Now, I did purchase this in my last ice yarn unboxing. And it's called, this is it, 77443 Mohair Classic. Now, if you watched my last ice yarns unboxing, I bought this, and I bought it in pink. It's like, it's not this, but it's like this color. And it's super floofy. So I'm going to make a cardigan out of it, and I'm going to look like a big ball of cotton candy. I said that last time. Because it's really like cotton candy pink. And it's floofed out, man, to the max. Now, this is the exact same yarn. I just got 1 pack of it because I thought maybe, just maybe, I don't want that cardigan to be solid pink. Maybe I'll put some white trim on it. I don't know if I will, but if I decide to, I have it now. Actually, they only had 1 pack of this left, but 1 pack is fine. It's actually off-white. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of wool and stuff. Gosh, I love it. This is 30 mohair, 25 wool, and 43 acrylic. 200 meters. Now, they're classifying this a bulky 5. I'm going to tell you why they are. They're taking into account all that fuzziness. I love that fuzz. That fuzz is so cool. So, what I did last time for my for the cotton candy color I got, I decided I was going to run 2 strands together with another lighter weight corresponding merino in pink. And it's going to be so... I'm serious. I'm going to look like cotton. If I use this white, I'm going to look like cotton candy on a cone that you get at the state fair. I'm serious. Or the county fair or whatever. I don't care though. Bagoday's going to rock it. It's like a Victorian pink. I mean, you guys might remember. But yeah, I love this stuff. Now, I know a lot of people don't like mohair, and they definitely don't like the fuzz or the fur. That stuff smells good. Straight up wool. I love that smell. I wish they'd bottle that up in a perfume. I would wear it. Like I said, I don't wear perfume or anything like that. I don't wear makeup. But man, I would wear a perfume made out of... If I smell like farm wool. Well, you know, not like a farm, but the wool. That's nice. I like that. So, I'm hoping to start on that pink cardi soon. I just have a couple more things that I want to get taken care of first before I get started on that. But yes, I don't know if I'll put this on it. I might just roll and be all pink. Who knows? I don't care. Like I said, it's about this color. Even pinker, probably. Victorian pinky color. Yeah, I'm gonna be super fluffy, but whatever. That's Bagoday. I'm an oddball. All right, so that stuff's, I like it. I liked it last time, and I'm super stoked to get started on the pink, my pink cardigan. Whenever I get, yeah, it should be coming up soon. Okay. Now, I got an awful lot of brown yarn here, and I'm going to tell you why. Because, okay, I'll tell you why in a minute. First, I'm going to show you something else I got. So, I got this, and I made a pullover out of it. I didn't get this color, but I got it in brown and cream striped. It was meant to be a cardigan, but I couldn't color control it. I couldn't line up my stripes unless I cut and clipped every single row. And people wanted a tutorial for it. Well, I ended up making it, in order for me to line up the stripes correctly, just a round neck pullover. But I haven't made the tutorial yet for it. So that's why I have not shown anybody. Because if I show people things that I make and I don't have a tutorial for it, I get like non-stop emails and messages. I mean, some people are relentless and will not take no for an answer. So, and I've always mentioned a bunch of times that there's anything I hate more than anything when it comes to crochet is making the same thing twice. I really don't like it. I don't. That's why I hate making socks. Sucks. You get one done, I'm like, another? But anyways, so what my pullover was made out of was this yarn. I liked it that much. This is actually, well, this is my third color right now of this that I have. It's the Bella Mohair in the color Copper, 80287. Now, they don't make it solid, otherwise I would get it solid. They only make it striped. Now, it's very beautiful striped, but I've always mentioned I'm a super stickler for color control. And if I can't get if I can color control a yarn like this one, I can color control it because the stripes are long enough. If I can color control and I don't do it, I won't wear it because I'm a weirdo. That's how I am. So in order for me to make a cardigan out of it, which I'm going to do, I will not be able to do a tutorial on it because I will have to cut and clip every single row back and forth. Some people have said, go ahead and make a tutorial and do that. I mean, do you realize how long of a tutorial that would be? I would be in there for hours and hours and hours. That would be such a long tutorial. It would probably take me a week just to upload it because my internet's so slow. Anyways, so I won't have a tutorial, but I do have tutorials on how to color control in case you're interested. So I got this one. Isn't that pretty? This stuff is so soft. Now this other mohair that I showed you, that last one, that white one, it's soft, but this one is way soft. It's a lot softer. I wish that they had it in solids, but you know, my daddy always said, wish in one hand and, you know, do in the other. You know what happens. You know which one fills up the fastest. You guys, did daddy ever say that to you? My daddy still says that to my kids. That is so beautiful. I love it. This is like a salmon orangey color. And this is like a dark, well, what would you call that? A really dark, dusty rose. And then we have some cream kind of in it. So eyeballing it, I was trying to find a nice like alpaca or a merino of some sort to pair with it, to run with it. Because now this Bella Mohair is classified as a 4-weight yarn. It's 25 mohair, 65 acrylic, 15 polyester, and 5% polyamide. It's 330 meters. Now, it's pretty fuzzy. Now, when I made my brown, I love it. It's so nice. It's so pretty. I know some of you is probably like, oh my gosh, I would never use that. Bagoday would. Bagoday already did, and I love it. But I run another yarn with it because it's easier for me to crochet it that way. It's easier for you to see your stitches, and it just makes life easier in general. So, I found this one. I wasn't sure if it would match, but you know, I had high hopes for it. We'll have to check it out. 526 or 52945. It's just called Baby Alpaca. I wonder what this feels like. I don't think I've ever had this before. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's soft. I like that. Ooh, I use that right on its own. That is nice. That's soft. But then again, I do love alpaca. I wouldn't expect anything else although some alpacas are softer than others. But this one is rather nice. So they're saying this is a 3-weight, and it has 160 meters, 55% alpaca, baby alpaca, 45% merino, superwash merino. So it's an alpaca merino blend. And they're saying it's a 3-weight, huh? Well, let's check it out. I'm going to say that that's a good classification of a 3-weight. So, you guys think that I could roll these two colors together? I think I'm going to call that a go. Oh my gosh, that's going to be soft and floofy. You guys can let me know though. You think the white matches the peachy color and the purple or whatever? That's really dark dusty rose, but I think it matches pretty well. Close enough that I don't think anybody's going to be able to tell the difference. Hey, Bagoday, why do you smell your yarn? Because I want to and I like to. Why do you care? You know, I hear that a lot. Ew, I smell your yarn. Because I want to. Some yarn stinks. I gotta tell you if it does. Alright, so there's that. I think I'll roll with that baby out. That white out. Well, it's kind of an off-white alpaca with it. From my end, it matches pretty dang well. You know, devices and cameras pick up things differently, but I'm actually looking at it and I think it matches pretty well. Now, I did get it in another color, the Bella Mohair. My gosh, Crystal, enough of the Bella Mohair. This is my 4th color of the Bella Mohair. Might as well just get them all at this point. Ooh, oh, look at that one. Ooh, beautiful. I didn't give you the number. 80028. And that is, oh, that's the color. So, Bagoday, I don't know what you did here either. Because I couldn't tell what colors or what. Okay, well, let's see here. So, you know, I was thinking maybe this is the more of the alpaca merino blend that I just showed you in the off-white. And I got it in a shade. Gosh, that's so nice. I got it in a shade darker, and I thought I could run it with this one. What do you think? I think I might be able to roll with that as well. Actually, at first I thought no, but now that I'm looking at it, I think that, you know, it's not a dead-on ringer. But looking at it right here, right now, in front of my face, it's pretty dang close. I know it appear on camera that that looks gray. It really isn't. It's brown. Almost pretty close. Pretty close. I think that would work. But just in case that didn't work, for some reason I got an abundance of brown yarns here. For some reason I thought, oh, it was this one. I thought maybe I could do dark through it. So I got this one, 67971. It's called Alpaca Light. Well, let's check it out. That's all we can do. Let's check it out. That's nice too. It smells good. So the Alpaca Light is 3-weight. Let's check out their 3-weight first. That's a gorgeous brown. Brown is my favorite though, so there you go. There's her 3-weight. It's a lighter side of a 3, but I'm not going to complain because it's a very, very pretty brown and it's very soft. And let's see what you're made out of. ISIS labels are always hidden. 38 alpaca, 20 wool, 8 viscose, 54 acrylic. Where's the viscose at up in here? I don't know. Anyways, I thought if that light brown didn't work, I could run a dark brown through it. And actually, that dark brown does pretty much match up to that dark brown. Well, it does when I'm looking at it. You know, not everything is going to be spot on exact. What do you guys think on that? You know what? I'm thinking that's a no-go on that dark brown. I think I'm going to use this one. And I know that you guys can't see. I'm looking at it in the camera with you. And this is really appearing a light gray on camera, but it really isn't. Trust me. it is pretty much spot on with this color. I don't know why it's picking it up. This might be a bit more tan, but I don't think it's going to be enough that you can notice it. So I might go ahead and roll with that, run that through. You can let me know your thoughts. If you're like, nah, that sucks, please go ahead, tell me it sucks if it does, and I'll majority rules in the comments most of the time with me. Most of the time. Not always. Sometimes I go my own direction. Like when everybody tells me, don't be you, don't be adding photo to your projects. I usually just kind of go my own direction on that. Anyways, yeah, so I think I'll probably call this one a go with these two. Nice. Unless, like I said, you tell me, no, don't do it. And the majority rules, I'll be like, all right, I'll go back and get something a little different. Okay. And this, I don't know what happened here. These two are the same color, but they're different yarns. See, that's how sometimes deceiving pictures can be. Okay, so this one is 78694 Baby Alpaca. And this one's 78234 Kid Mohair Alpaca. So I actually thought this one was a lot browner than the other one, but they turn out to be looking the same, don't they? Now the only difference is this one's a lot floofier because it's got that kid mohair in it versus this one. But other than that, you know, they're looking the same, aren't they? So I actually bought another brown, but it doesn't match at all. I can tell you that for sure. So I guess I gotta go back. Gosh, dang it! I don't want to go back. You know I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. Ooh, it's some more floofing. Oh, is that ever soft? You know. Oh, that's lightweight. Okay, let's look at it here. I don't know what to do here. I'm thinking here. What am I going to do with this? I got to get a different color to run through it. You know, I could do a blue, I guess. Don't have to be brown. I always just do brown because brown's my favorite color. But Kid Mohair Alpaca. They're classifying this as a 3-weight, 41 alpaca, and then 40-something, whatever the rest is. 40. Their the writing on these things always makes me think my eyes are bad. One time I went to the eye doctor because I couldn't read the label. My eyes are not bad. It's just their labels are bad. I came to that conclusion. I'm like, now my eyes are not bad any other time except for when I try to read these labels from Ice Yarns. Okay, it's just blurry. It's blurry because the printing sucks. That's what it is. This sucks. It's not my eyes. Ice Yarns, you made me have to go pay for an eye doctor appointment. Oh well. It's better safe than sorry. 41 alpaca, super fine. 40 something kid mohair, and then something nylon, like 18 or 13%. Anyways, they're classifying it as 3-weight. Now they're taking into account that fuzziness. So I did buy enough to run 2 of these together. Now I don't know if I'll do that because, as you can see, it is a short self-striping yarn. Now when it comes to short self-striping yarns and you run 2 of them together, they're not going to match. You know, the colors are not going to line up because that's like super impossible. That's an impossible feat to get 2 of them to match up. Look how fuzzy that is. This stuff is so soft. My gosh, is that ever soft. And that gosh, that is ever thin. But they account for that. It's got some stretch to it. That's that nylon. Now, I thought, you know, I had a brown to match, but I don't, because this obviously does not match. And then I have this guy, which I think is the one I bought to match this, but it doesn't match. Well, I mean, like I said, majority rules. You guys can let me know. This is the alpaca as well, which for being Ice Yarns, this alpaca really wasn't that cheap. Ice Yarns is always pretty cheap, but some of their better fibers can be, I call it expensive for ice. You know, it's the same as I just showed you as the white and the cream. got a little carried away with it, and I got this brown. I think that I thought it was going to match this, and I was going to run it together, but it ain't matching it. This one's more like coppery, isn't it? You guys think that I could roll with those? Let me get a better one here, maybe with some more brown in it, and maybe y'all tell us. Oh, heck no. Let me look at it. Let me dig around. Maybe this collar's in here somewhere. So we do have some dark brown in there. You see it? So we got blue, and then we got like that chocolatey color brown. That's kind of what I thought this was that I bought, but it's not. And then, yeah, that we do have some dark up in there, but is it enough? And it's a dang good match. Look at that. That's a dang good match. That's spot on perfect. But is there enough of that to justify up all that blue and all that like chocolatey brown color stuff that's in it? So I was trying to match that chocolate brown, and as you can see, I didn't match it at all. But I did match another color brown that I didn't even know was in it. That's okay. That's okay. It looks like a spider web. It looks like a ball of yarn that a spider just put a web around, doesn't it? This stuff is so cool. Look at that. Look how fuzzy that is. See all? Oh my gosh. You know what? If I ran it with this, I don't even know if you would be able to see too much of any color other than this. This and fuzz. It would almost be like using this with just plain fuzz. I wish they just made plain fuzz. Honest. I guess they do. I guess they do. Just white fuzz on a string. White mohair. I just showed you some. Anyways, this is, I like this a lot. I'm super excited about this. So, I know that I think the majority of you will say, no, don't do that. Don't roll those colors together. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, okay? Because, only reason being is, I think brown and blue go well together. Is this the same color as brown as the coppery color brown, or whatever that brown stuff is? You know, that chocolate brown. I'm calling it chocolate. No, but it is that almost exactly that same color. And I think by running this together with this, you ain't gonna see nothing anyways, except for this and all that white stuff. Maybe a little bit of the blue and a little bit of brown, you know, but I think it's gonna work out. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, that one's not up for discussion. If it looks bad, it looks bad. Lesson learned. I'll still wear it though, I don't care. So, and then I got this one, which I thought was a different color, but actually it's the same color. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. It wasn't very much money. They had it on special, I think. It's the one I show. This one is baby alpaca. This one is like a lot more fuzzier. Like I showed you, it looks like a spider web, just got a ball of yarn, like a wolf spider or something. You guys know what those are, right? They made a big old white webs on the ground. I don't know if you have those in your area, and that's what they look like. Well, they don't have the blue in them, but they look like that. Now, this is the same colors as this one. I'll have to go back and get this in a different color. But it's not as fuzzy, as you could see. I still like it. It's still pretty, but I probably won't use it since it's exactly the same color, and I really like the fuzzy one a lot better anyways. I mean, it's so cool. I'm gonna look like a brown spider web with blue streaks. Blue streak, brown spider web. Oh, look at, this is like multi-strand. 3 strands together equals 1. You see that? Now that's not too bad. Maybe I will use this one. It's just not quite as fuzzy, but it's still still pretty stinking fuzzy. Now, if you look at the colors, like I said, it's the exact same colors as this one. It's just that this one has so much spider webby stuff on it, the mohair, kid mohair, that you can't see anything other than that. And that you know, that's super cool if you ask me. So, what color was I running through that? Oh yeah, this alpaca. This would probably work with this as well too. Was it this one? I'm all confused. It wasn't. It's this other brown one. I got too many yarns. I didn't. I mean, that's not anything that should ever come out of any of our mouse. I mean, too many yarns. Who's ever heard of that before? I can't believe that even came out of my mouth. I don't talk like that. That's a bad word. Too many yarns. So I think putting those two together could possibly be okay. Boy, does that got a stretch on it. But I do think that personally myself, it's going to look better with the cobweb one because it's just so cobwebby that you're just going to see like a brown cobweb with blue streaks. I'm serious. I think that's what you're going to see. I'm going to take one look at this cobweb yarn. I sure do like talking yarn with you guys. No one in my house gives a crap about yarn. So I like to talk it with you guys. It's unfortunate that we can't like talk like, you know, together. You can't talk to me back. But who knows? One day my YouTube might have that feature. Things change so fast and technology just takes over. I'm popping a label on this because I'm trying to see if this has more than one strand with it like this other one does. Or if it's just a one strand yarn. Alright, it's just one strand. But that's okay because it's so stinking fuzzy. I could probably run two up together even though it's variegated because like I said, it's so fuzzy. You ain't going to see anything on it, but this is just going to look super fuzzy with the occasional blue and blue streak and a little bit of that chocolate color brown streak in it. I think it's going to look dang cool. Now, I do like this one, and I think this would make a beautiful item for somebody. Look at that stretch. I just don't have a yarn to run with it. I could use it by itself, but I'm not a super fan of thin yarns. Let's look at it. They're saying that it's 3-weight. Well, you know, they could possibly be right on that if they count the fuzz. But that seems like that might be a little hard for me to work with. What do you guys think? You guys think you could work with it? Like I said, I absolutely love the stretch on it. It's magnificent. Baby alpaca color ply. Lightweight 3, 250 meters, 30% baby alpaca, 31 extra fine merino, 38 wool, and there's polymide in it. And 3% nylon or something. So that's like, seems like it's like 50% nylon, man. I do like the way though that it's 3 together. It does. Oh, gosh. You know what? This would probably look good knitted. I could probably find a pattern of a knitted, since I can't knit, I love knit. I could probably find a knitted pattern that calls for a 3-weight, and maybe one of my women that knit for me don't care about working with the fuzzies, and they can knit me a nice, well, it don't got no mohair in it, but it sure is a nice, pretty alpaca merino fuzzy stuff. Yeah, I'll see about that. Like I said, I'm a bit bummed it was the same color. I could have accidentally hit the same color because I just get super excited about yarn sometimes. And I just like, sometimes I order double, or don't order enough, or I order the same color twice because I'm so excited. But yes, this one I'm definitely rolling with these together. And I know you guys are thinking, don't do it. But I said, I'm doing it. If I do a few rows and it looks like crap, I'll take it out, alright? And then I'll find a different yarn that better suits it. But I don't know, I just think it's going to look like a brown cobweb with, like I said, with some blue streaks and whatnot through it. Only time will tell. I'm going to have to make a swatch of that tonight just to see. I'll post that on Facebook if I do. And you guys can tell me if I should roll with that or not. Because this is a really nice yarn. And like I said, this baby alpaca, it's one of Ice's more expensive yarns. It's super nice. But if it doesn't match, I can definitely use it by itself. It is a 3-weight, and I don't like 3-weights unless I really like the 3-weight. And you get my drift? And that is a super light 3-weight. I could double it, I guess. I don't really like doubling up the same yarns, but you know what? That's a nice yarn. I do what I have to do to use that yarn. Okay. You're probably like, enough, your video's so long. I'm sorry, I just have a few more. Okay, so I got this. 59767. This is the favorite tweed with rainbow flecks. It's flecking awesome. You know, I I already know I got enough of this to make some type of wearable with, which I will. Because I was looking in my closet and I don't have enough navy cardigans. I don't. I only have a few or so. I do have quite a few clothes. Yeah, I don't have a lot of navy cardigans, and I definitely don't have any with rainbow flecks, so that's gonna be flecking cool. Now remember, when I say flecking, I am not saying the bad word. I am just saying as in yarn flex. So I do not use cuss words on my channel ever. That is beautiful. Yeah, that's gonna make a nice cardi. So this is the favorite tweed, 4-way, huh? Is that what they're saying? I can't even read it. I can't read it. Your labels are too dang blurry, but I can't complain because your yarn is so inexpensive. Yeah, they're calling that a 4-way. It's good. You know, 4 is a 4, I guess, if you call that a 4. They call it a 4. Whatever. It's a 4. I do love all the flex in it. That's beautiful. Feels good too. Soft acrylic. We got 220 or 210 meters, so you got I can't even look at their label. It makes me just think my eyes are bad looking at it, and I know they're not. Like, I know they're not. It's only when I'm reading their labels. 210 or 20 meters, so you know, whatever, 250 yards. That's gonna make a beautiful something for me to wear. I don't know what. More than likely a cardigan, because that's pretty much what I wear. I either wear flannels, t-shirts. I always wear t-shirts, and over them I either wear a flannel or a cardigan. Every once in a while, you'll catch me wearing a pullover or maybe a hoodie. I think I probably own. Like, out of all the clothes I have, I probably have like 3 hoodies. I think I probably only wore 1 of them. No, I'm not counting zip-up hoodies. Those jackets, I got a ton of those. I love those. I'm talking about the kind that you pull over your head. I probably got like 3 of those. I rarely wear them. I don't know why. I think it's something about the weight of the hood that I don't like. But like zip-up jackets with a hood, heck yeah, I wear them all the time. Especially when it gets cold, I'll wear it, you know, when I go outside. I wear them when I go to town and whatnot. I got a crap ton of those. But not the ones that you like slide over your head. Alright, I'm going to show you just a couple more yarns. There's one I'm super stoked to look at. It wasn't a cheap yarn for ice. And I don't know if I get the right color brown to run with it. But first, I got to show you some floofy I got. This is their eyelash yarn. This is their long eyelash yarn. 13020. And don't think I won't put this on a project. I will. I said Bagoday is bringing back the novelty. By gosh, I've been bringing it back. Let's fluff this up. Oh my. That's pretty. Look at that. I love that. What can I put this on, guys? Oh gosh, it is long. This is like looks like my sheepdog's eyelashes. Their eyelashes are like almost 2 inches long. Sheepdogs have such long, of course they're white. They're not brown, but their eyelashes are so long. This is nice. What will I put this on? I don't know. I'm gonna put it on something though. I guarantee you that. It's 100% polyester. Classified now as a 6-weight. They're definitely taking into account all that fuzzy eyelash stuff on it. 35 meters, so about 50 yards. Well, let me think about it. Maybe I'll put it at the bottom of something. You know, I'll have to go around though a few times to get optimal eyelashness. You know what I mean? You want to go around it enough to where you get the illusion of some thick, fuzzy eyelash stuff. I just made a mess of that ball yarn. I like that dark brown though. That's pretty. I love it. Okay. That's that. And I also got it in this color. I don't even know what the heck I'm going to do with this. I thought I bought yarns. Oh, I had a red and silver yarn that I was going to roll together in a project and put this on it, but for some reason I took it out of my cart and I still left this. Anyways, I'll go back and get it another day. I think my cart was too expensive, so I had to remove some stuff, and I removed the red and silverish color yarn I had to go with this, and then I just forgot to take this out. But hey, I got it for when I need it, right? This is some more of the eyelash yarn. It's pretty. I like it. It looks like it's been spray painted. It is so metallic-y looking. It's like someone just spray painted it silver and red or burgundy or whatever color it is. I'm actually glad that I see it now when it looks burgundy, because I think the color of yarn that I had in my cart to go in it was red. Maybe I'll do that from now on. Maybe instead of trying to match up the yarns, maybe I'll just buy, like, you know, I'll buy this first, and then once I still won't be able to, because I'll still be trying to match it up on the computer. I just gotta do it, man. I just gotta use my best judgment. So far my judgment sucked. I guess it's not too bad. Like I said, I know not everybody's gonna like this one, but man, I'm doing it. I'm rolling with that. I am. I'll show you the swatch first. I got a couple of them wrong, but a few of them I think they're gonna look okay together. Okay, I got one more to show you. I was super excited to get this one. I can tell you for ice yarns, it was not cheap, and I have no idea why. I'm not even certain why it was the money that it was. Okay, here it is. 69402 Super Kid Mohair in brown. I know, like 3/4 of the yarn I got today is brown, but you know, would you expect anything more other than brown? From Bagoday. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you could just wear that by itself. It's fuzzy. It's fuzzy. Okay, Super Kid Mohair. All right, I gotta read this tiny writing here. 33% something, 47% something else. I can't read it. Okay, 33% superwash kid, no, merino, 47%. Why can I not read this? Ice, fix your dang labels. It's Ice's fault that my video is so long, because I cannot read their labels. I need a magnifying glass. I know my daughter's got one around here somewhere. 47, okay, that's what it is. Okay. 47% kid mohair, 22%. I think it says polyamide, and then whatever is left is merino. All right, it's something like that. Let's look at this stuff. Why were you so much money? Well, there was a reason why. I'm gonna pop a label on one of these so I can check it out. Now, I knew this was thin. I knew it was thin when I bought it. Yeah, one weight, and that's being kid mohair. So as you can see, it's super thin. Boy, is it ever soft though. I got enough that I can run 2 strands together, and then I don't think the brown that I got to go with it matches. Why? Okay, this is what I got to roll with it. It's this number right here. This is the last one I have to show you. 68735. It is Milano DK. Did I already show you that? Did I show you that? Or did I show you that in the previous video? I don't think I've ever had this. I don't even know what's going on. No, I haven't showed it to you yet. Alright, this is... Okay. Ooh, that's soft too. It's nice. Milano DK. So we got a 3-weight yarn we're working with here. Let's check it out. Okay, 3-weight. Ooh! I guess that's okay. And this is 100% baby alpaca. No, it's not 100%. It's 10% baby alpaca. 25%, 15% kid mohair, 30% viscose, and the rest is polymine. Man, I hate their labels. 125 meters. So I thought my thinkings and my thoughts were, I don't know if they're gonna align. You let me know in the comments. I was super excited to see this one and get it. Was to run 2 strands of this at once, this fuzzy stuff. So there's 2 strands, and then run it with this one. But like I said, I can't tell from the pictures. I suck, man. It's alright though. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What can you do? Georgie! 5 minutes without mom. Come on. I know it's been longer. I'll let you in, okay, buddy? Just give me 1 second. Good golly. Look what I did to this ball of yarn. There we go. Alright. I just wanted to show you what it looked like together so you can tell me yay or nay in the comments on this. My dog is funny. I think that'll be alright. Don't you? It's okay if it's 2 different colors of brown. It's still brown. Let me know what you think. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on that one. Now this is the kid mohair. George, stop it. It's starting to become pathetic, man. Okay. Come on now. You're out there crying for your mom wearing cashmere sweaters and whatnot. You're not mistreated. Let me know about this one. This is the doubled up kid mohair. Do you think it's going to look okay with that darker yarn or not? Probably look okay, but I can always do a lighter color of that. I don't think this stuff was like super expensive or anything that I couldn't, I can't, I'm using this. I can't. I got to use that for something else. I could pick a different color if they had it. Anyways, that's my haul. That's what I got. That's enough, isn't it? No, it's not enough. It's never enough. I'm going back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going back. But I do appreciate you watching. I got to get going because George will not stop. He's relentless. He's like people asking me to make tutorials of things that I don't have tutorials for, you know. After I say I don't want to do it, he's relentless. Like, he's, you know, tell him no. He just keeps at it till you do it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. All right. That's what I want to know in the comments. The double layer kid mohair, is it going to work with the dark brown if it's double layered? Yay, nay? Yes, so, maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, and I know that you guys are probably saying no, don't do it with this one, but I'm doing it. So I'll show you the swatch on Facebook if I get it done. Now this one, I'm thinking that's a big no on these 2. But you guys, like I said, I mean, I'm gonna say you guys are probably gonna say no too. I don't blame you for that. But if like I said, if the overwhelming majority says yes, then that's what it'll be. And then I think I decided that I was gonna roll with this because even though it's I'm rolling with that. You can see it now pretty well. It matches that cream color pretty well. It does not match the brown, the dark brown, so I'm gonna go with that one. And then I think that the other one I got was the, I got yarn everywhere. Hey, I say that like it's a bad thing. There ain't nothing wrong with having yarn all over the place. I love it. It's all over. But I do got to get it in some type of organization here. You guys can shut me off if you want. I'm just trying to find one last yarn to show you. It's gone. It's missing. Come on now. I just had you. Where'd you go? I don't want to open another pack. I know what happened. I put it back in a bag. That's what happened. Okay. And then this was the last one of the Bella mohair. I think I decided that I would probably go ahead and roll with this one because this alpaca is such a nice yarn. I think that's going to roll just fine. Yeah. That's going to be pretty. You guys think? Or is it too bright? I hate to have to buy it. I mean, I can buy it again. I hate to have to because it's a little expensive. I could probably go one shade. I don't know. I'll probably roll with it. If not, then I'll go one shade lighter, one shade more pinkier, I guess. I don't know. Well, that ain't definitely doing anything for me. This isn't going to be on the hook for a while anyway, so I got time to think about that. But please, you can let me know your honest opinion. Out of all these yarns, the most ones want your honest opinion on is how this one, the Bella Mohair and this white alpaca, yay or nay, running these two together. If you say yay, that's cool, I'll do it. You know, majority's going to win with this one. If you say nay, let me know if you think that this is too white, if I should get like maybe a more... This is actually really light pink. If I should go more towards like a really light pink, or if you think that this will work out in the end, you know. Because when I ran this, when I had my brown one and I ran it with another yarn, you could see the yarn through it, but not like it had a character, you know. So, and then, so that'd be the one I want to know about is the Bella Mohair in the white, and then the doubling up this Kid Mohair with the that dark brown. You know, I just showed it to you. This one doubled up with whatever. I'm unorganized. That's how I roll, though. It's always unorganized chaos. These two. So let me know on the browns here. You can just say browns, yay or nay. I don't know what you're talking about. And then you could say like the mohair in white or off-white, yay or nay. And then if you want to tell me, I mean, if anybody really likes that, you can let me know. Who knows? It could be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I'm thinking not, but who knows? I'll see you guys on my next video. I sure had a good time talking yarn with you. I love all this fuzzy yarn. It's all so beautiful, and I'm super stoked to use it. I'm really super stoked to make a cobweb sweater. I hope it looks good. Like I said, I'll do a swatch first, because I'm not doing the whole thing if it looks weird. All right. Thanks for talking yarn with me, you guys. I'll see you on my next video, all right? Take care. Bye, guys.